Before I tell you what happened in that house, you need to understand something about silence. Silence isn't empty, it's pressure. And when a house goes silent, it's usually because something inside it is listening. I moved into 214 Waverly Street because I needed cheap rent. That's it. No tragic backstory, no fascination with the paranormal, no curiosity about haunted houses. Just money. The listing was simple. Quiet, private, no basement access. That last sentence should have bothered me. It didn't. Because when you're desperate, you don't investigate warnings. You rationalize them. The house looked tired, not abandoned, not broken, just exhausted. Paint peeled from the corners like dry skin. The porch sagged slightly to one side. The windows were uneven, as if the structure had shifted, then stopped mid-movement. When I stepped inside, the air wasn't dusty. It was still, too still, like breath trapped in lungs that never exhale. The hallway stretched longer than it looked from outside. That was the first distortion. Small, subtle, easy to dismiss. The landlord didn't show me around. She didn't even step inside. She handed me the key and said, "Don't go looking for things that aren't your business." Her tone wasn't threatening. It was tired, like she had already watched someone else ignore that advice. I laughed, because that's what people do when they don't want to process something uncomfortable. I should have asked about the basement. I didn't, because I assumed it was locked, closed, irrelevant. I was wrong. The first night was quiet. Unpacked, ordered food, watched something mindless, fell asleep fast. No noises, just that strange, padded silence. Night 2. I noticed something in the hallway. One plank dipped slightly under my weight. Not broken, just hollow, like something beneath it had been carved out. I crouched, knocked once. The echo came back instantly, too instantly, like it wasn't traveling through space, like it was already there, waiting. I stood up quickly, heart beating harder than the situation deserved. I told myself, old houses settle, wood shifts, structures breathe. That's what I told myself. But that night, the house didn't feel like it was settling. It felt aware. 3:17 a.m. I don't know why I checked the clock, but I remember the numbers glowing in the dark. 3, 1, 7. I woke up not because of a noise, but because of the absence of one. The air felt compressed, thick, like pressure building behind walls. Then I heard it, a knock, directly beneath my bed, not in the hallway, not at the door, under me. Slow, deliberate, 3 taps. I froze, because instinct tells you something important. Sounds inside walls are accidents. Sounds under floors are not. I stayed still, completely still, waiting for it to repeat. Nothing. Just the sound of my breathing, and even that felt too loud. Sex 1.0. I leaned over the edge of the bed, stared at the floorboards. They looked normal, ordinary, flat. Then, a dragging sound, slow, careful, like fingernails testing wood from the other side. I pulled my feet up onto the mattress. I don't know why. It wouldn't have helped. But fear doesn't think logically. It thinks vertically. Up is safe, down is not. The scraping stopped, and something worse replaced it. Breathing. Not loud, not aggressive, just present, under the floor. I wanted to believe it was pipes, air pressure, old ventilation, anything mechanical. But pipes don't pause when you hold your breath. This paused, as if it knew I was listening. That's when I understood something. The listing never said there wasn't a basement. It said, no basement access, which means there was one, and something inside it was awake. Part 2 is where I made the mistake of looking for the door.